So back to you, W5IUA, KB9WLF.
Okay, Carl, KB9WLF W5IUA. Well, it's a good system there you got. You're between 5.9 and 10 over 9 there on the meter. It's a kind of a stingy meter. This is Icon 7300. We're running 100 watts. And the antenna is a 180-foot doublet up about 15 meters. Fed with ballast line. So, yeah, I've been thinking about maybe making one of those verticals. I've got some big trees here. Maybe I can run a wire up that high and put some radios on it and just see what happens. But I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, sure. Well, this ain't by decision. Well, I guess it is now. I did make a decision, and unfortunately, it's not really the one I wanted. I wanted a beam and a tower, and I'm disabled and old, not going to be around too much longer, and I'm not really in that good a shape to be able to maintain a beam. I could put it up. I got one friend that climbs towers, but I recently helped him take down a friend of mine that turned silent P, and he has the old knee shake there, so I don't think he's admitting it to himself, but I think his climbing days are over, but he still managed to get the job done, but boy, when the knees start shaking, you can't do much about it. About time you get off the tower. Well, that's what I did anyhow, but just a very, very small property here. Not a lot of room to move the tower base around, and it was going to cost more money. I didn't have anybody to dig the hole, and I don't know. Then there's a tree in the way, so... And about the only best bet is to put up a hex beam on a pipe somewhere away from this vertical. But I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have any money left over by the time I'm done with this. I got about $1,200 into putting up a vertical antenna. I didn't think it was going to be that much, and boy, it sure is. But hopefully the new coax comes here, and it'll be the end of it for hopefully at least a couple of years. I keep trying to build antennas. I'm disabled and old, and it takes me a long time to maybe put up a dipole. Sometimes 2-3 days. I can only work out there in little spurts, but when it's hot like that, I can't do nothing out there. It's way too hot, so... So I might have to live with the coax not being buried for a while here, but anyhow, and then pulling the other stuff up to find out what went wrong with it there. So hopefully whatever happens to the new coax don't happen, because I think I'm just about out of money here. So W5IUA, KB9WLF, Port Richey.
KB9WLF W5IUA. Awesome. Well, you're between 10 and 20 over on the peak, so that vertical's doing the job for you, at least up this way tonight. 20's pretty good today, though. I was on 20 earlier, and those openings to South America and Europe. I worked Argentina, Brazil, and in northern Italy, a couple of stations in the northern Italy, and I'm just running 100 watts. So it was pretty good. So not too bad. So conditions are pretty good. I was just on 40, and I was working a station 100 miles away, and he was 30 over 9, and then just went to nothing. The band went long or something, but just disappeared. That just happened. But okay, on trying to work on the antennas, etc. I'm going to be 65 this month, and so I still get up on the roof, but don't do any more tower climbing anymore, and mostly just try to hang wires in these trees I've got here. We got about an acre, though, and no HOA, so there's no reason we can't just have fun with whatever we put up. There, Carl, KB9WLF W5IUA.
QSL. Well, we were thinking about it, and well, we lived in the country on and off, and we really loved the country more, but that's not the way it worked out. And right here, we're in my son's house, and just taxes. We don't pay nothing else for rent at all. All we do is pay for the taxes down there, and they take care of the house, take care of us, everything. There's a good kid there. Anyhow, but we're here, and they were willing to find us another place in the country there and put us up there, but we decided they needed to concentrate on their lives, and it is what it is here. You know, the house is no problem. It's just basically the lack of trees. I had one tree in the backyard, but the idea was to put up a tower in the first place, but then a lot of all the power wires in the ground, which is a good thing, but when you're trying to find some place to put a tower base, it's not. And then you start dealing with the water and then the sewer lines and everything. And then then it forces me to be in the backyard, and then I got a neighbor's tree that's right by the fence, but two big trunks, one going over my yard, now they're going over his, and well, the tree's cracked, so it's gonna fall down pretty soon. But boy, the guy there that's there just rents, and the old man he don't want to spend no money on nothing there. We split money with the fence on the back fence with them. We paid 50-50 on it, and he put it up, but he tried to use 30-year-old fence posts there, and when we had Hurricane Irma, it broke them all down. So I was kind of happy about that. It made them have to put new fence posts in, but he wasn't a very good fence installer there. We should have just we had a regular company do our size and stuff, and well, you know, by having him do the back, it was both of ours, so we split on it, but you know, we probably would have been better off if we just had our people build it all the way around. But it is what it is there, so. And a lot of the places that we might be able to afford in the country here on our income and stuff is a lot of mobile homes, and we're in a concrete house now. We're right on the coast, but at least we're in a concrete house, so I don't know about being in a trailer out there in the country, so yeah, we made a decision. Unfortunately, I got a bad neighbor to the right next door, and we had a falling out, and I put up this big vertical on the side of the yard by her, so I'm sure she probably figured we did it on purpose just to piss her off even more, but not really. Since it's only 11 feet off the ground, there's a bus stop right at my corner of my house. Yeah, we were worried about high school kids trying to jump up and get in the elements. Both me and I forgot who I asked, but we both said, well, if we were here, we'd probably try to jump and hit the elements, so we ended up putting it in the backyard where it's privacy fence and everything there. You just see this big ball coming out from behind the house. You can't see the radials there. And I wanted to put it at 20 feet, but the antenna designer told me the optimum was 7 to 10 feet, and I was interested in EX, so I didn't want to go anymore. But it's working good, and it's quieter than my ground-mounted vertical here, so that turns out nice there. Back to you there, W5IUA, KB9WLF.
KB9WLF W5IUA, 100%. Roger. Thanks, Carl. Sometimes that happens, and you know, I guess you managed to get it in where you could get it in, and let the chips fall where they may. On these housing prices are crazy all over the country, and people, you know, doing stuff like selling their house and getting, you know, dozens of offers, and they're all cash offers, and selling their house the day or next day that they list it, and it's just going crazy in a lot of different places, and that makes it hard on someone that wants to move. If you want to, I mean, the good news is you can get money for your house, but then what? Where are you going to go? And like you say, depending on where you want to go, may not be the best. So one thing I wanted to ask you about the vertical is that driven elements, is that just telescoping aluminum, or what kind of element is that?
Yeah, it's aluminum pieces. It almost looks like 3 or 4 feet long. So it's got a lot. There's about 13 or 14 of them. And it's made from 832 aircraft aluminum, which is different than I know. I know the old 36 maybe was the popular stuff. I seen one antenna, they used the bottom half, they used the old-fashioned tubing, and then up at the top they